good? What's good? What's up? What's up with you? What's up? Holla at me.
Rule number one, go solo, keep cigar. Rule number two, bitch, don't forget rule number one. Maman du travail, c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir les parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ma sacrée maman, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Maman du travail, c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir les parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ma sacrée maman, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Maman du travail, c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir les parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ma sacrée maman, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Maman du travail, c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir les parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ma sacrée maman, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Maman du travail, c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir les parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ma sacrée maman, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Maman du travail, c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir les parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ma sacrée maman, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Maman du travail, c'est bien. Bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ah sacré papa, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Maman du travail, c'est bien. Bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même parler, c'est ce qui ne va pas. Ah sacré papa, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Maman du travail, c'est bien. Bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même parler, c'est
To my right now. You hear it now? Yeah. Oh, you hearted that shit. Song. I have my head hospital. No. It's a frosty. Cookie dough frosty. The shorts. That was a short.
Billie Eilish wrote this terrifying song.
Not yet.
Of the 5 convicted killers of Julio, one would stand out amongst the others, and that is none other than Davion Murphy. This same man who went on the run the longest amount of time, was jumping online to talk shit to his ops, is laughing in the courtroom, and now
You must have made it home.
they're saying he's too dumb for the death penalty. If you purchased Under Armour products in 2025, you may want to check this out because some customers could receive compensation. Under Armour is facing allegations tied to a major data breach for users around November 2025. And it may have exposed some customer information, so some of you could qualify for claims worth up to $500. To check if you qualify, scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in my description. From there, you'll just have to do a quick quiz and everything is absolutely free. It will let you know if you qualify to submit the claim. It'll only take a couple of minutes. This is definitely worth checking out to see if you could qualify for up to $500.
And they're throwing gang signs when they leave him alone. This is a proud gang member. He is a walking billboard of 1200. It's indelibly imprinted all over his body, from the 1200 on the back of his neck and his upper traps all over his body with the members of 1200 who have been murdered or killed. Rashad Murphy sending out the next day, was barely afternoon. He's posting his motive in this murder, throwing props to Prosper and Junior, Get Back Day. They are the 187 babies. And we all remember what 187 stands for, right? The California statute for murder. You remember this slide, and you see Mr. Murphy. We saw still shots of Mr. Murphy there. He's throwing an upside down 6 and a bully down sign. And those videos that he was in with numerous other gang members, including Wapa and Spinabens. And then Mr. Chance up on the top left. An ATK member. Mr. Gathrights photo was in there only to show that he is associated to that gang and has allegiance to them. Again, you cannot consider this an aggravating factor with him. Mr. Chance posted his motive right after the murder. Earlier than Rashad Murphy, we see Kelly, his good friend that was murdered just hours before the attempted murder on Charles Jones in October of 23, the murder that Mr. Chance's best friend and buddy, Sean Gathright, is connected to, and the evidence. And we see Mr. Chance sitting there in that backseat with a ghost over his mouth. Mr. Chance throwing 1200 signs. Mr. Chance with his bully down sign. You remember, Ms. Dorgan made a great point in her closing statements. It's up in an area of his bedroom. First thing he'll see in the morning, last thing he'll see at night, a place where a lot of people will put a crucifix or some other religious symbol. And we don't need to guess at Mr. Chance's motives. This is him speaking directly to other members of his gang, ATK. Who's faking and who not? Who really contributed to the war? I can count on one hand who effing sliding and done killed shit and who don't, or who didn't, boy. What the F? I'm talking about confirmed kills, bitch. Let's be for real. And he's speaking directly about his anger, if you remember the other slide, about nobody doing nothing about Tilly.
Now again, they're basically giving all of the motives that these young men, well, I don't know if Davion's young, but Sean's young and Isaiah's young, and the girl's young. The motive behind them killing Fulio, they're posting all their dead homies, everybody that Fulio was dissing, but Davion just takes shit to a whole nother level. Because as his co-defendants were found guilty, this man can just be seen laughing, going through pages of whatever this is. And, you know, as we all know, Sean cried when he was found guilty. This one, Rashad looked shocked. Isaiah didn't really react at all. And you could just tell Davion is not all the way there, or he's just that committed to the gang. He's happy to throw away his life. Look at the comments. He's keeping it solid. Don't let them see you cry. He don't give one fuck. He laughing because it hurt, cried as soon as he got to that cell. We don't know that. But Davion is coming off as a cold killer. This is the same man that was in the interrogation room doing all the little signs that they were saying was basically acting out the murder that he committed. Now, this guy right here is some mad scientist, doctor, whatever the fuck, and he's apparently the one responsible for deciding whether or not Davion should be put to death based on his IQ and things that happened to him growing up. I don't really see how that has anything to do with the fact that he went and assassinated Julio Fulio, but let's listen to what the doctor says.
Yes, I did.
Approximately, was that in person?
It was face-to-face, correct?
Face-to-face. At the jail?
At the Hillsborough jail.
And approximately how many times did you meet with him face-to-face?
7 times.
And when you met with him those 7 times, was he cooperative?
He was always cooperative.
Did he do what you asked of him to do?
He performed every task, never had any problems in terms of saying that he was tired or he didn't want to do it, or he said, no, please. he was very cooperative.
All right, so very cooperative, understood everything you were saying, didn't tell you he was too tired. Fry that boy. That means he's fucking got enough common sense to know what the fuck he's got going on, right? So that means he knew how to travel from Jacksonville to Tampa to track a motherfucker at the club, to try to figure out what B&B and this and that and yada yada, and then get out of the car with a big old stick and pull up and then get away and brag about it. Now, if he wasn't able to have a constructive conversation with you or form his words because he's just out of it, you know what I'm saying, smelling his own shit and in the cell and wilding out, and it's like, okay, yeah, he seems to need to go somewhere else. But if he can do all the basic things, then how are you going to let this slide?
And he was shackled. But even under those circumstances, he was cooperative, willing to talk. Never gave us a problem in terms of saying, I'm too tired, I don't want to, he's quitting. That never happened.
This guy is the most boring person I've ever heard talk in my fucking life. So I'm just going to skip to the part where he talks about Davion basically being retired.
Savannah Bloomfield did some psychological testing. He was given the WISC for children, the Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale for Children, and he obtained a full-scale IQ score of 81, 10th percentile, below average range of intellectual functioning.
Tell us, maybe in layman's terms, what that means. What does that mean?
It's a low score. 100 is the average.
Damn.
81 is at the 10th percentile. If someone scores 100 in an IQ, that means that's 50 percentile of the population. It's either better or worse. This is at the lower. In other words, 90% of the population is better, 10% is lower. Because of his low score.
Hey, imagine you were in a courtroom for killing somebody and this motherfucker's up there saying 90% of the world is smarter than you, bro. That shit made me want to catch another one.
His low score across all academic areas, he then was entitled to be placed in a variety of different programs.
Tell us about some of those programs.
So he was eligible to be placed in exceptional student education, that's called ESE. He was diagnosed with attention deficit disorder combined.
They're talking about putting him in the slow classes. This is like the roast, the comedy roast of Davion Murphy.
Type, that's ADHD, global academic delay, nonverbal learning disabilities, that's NVLD, and specific learning disabilities, that's SLD.
So basically, Davion was as slow as they come. And I mean, we all went to high school with kids like that just don't have any fucking sense. I've been in prison and you see plenty of them. That's where they all end up. A whole bunch of grown-ass 30 and 40-year-old men acting like they're still 17, doing whatever the fuck they want. And what I don't agree with about what this guy is doing is this guy is like, look, he's too
Drake
slow
dropped 3
to get the
albums
death
today.
penalty, yada yada, as if we should show sympathy. But homie, you're not going to be the one that gets put in the cell with Davion when he wants to stop wilding out and doing all this extra shit. It ain't going to be you. He's not going to be your neighbor. He ain't going to be in your neighborhood. He's going to be on a prison block. And with the inmates that can function in society and do have some form of high IQs, they don't want to be around this motherfucker either. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know what type of lifestyle this man has lived. It seems like he's a academic scholar, whatever the fuck. And he's going to break down a point in time where Davion got shot and how traumatic this experience was and how it could have altered the chemistry within his brain to make him want get back, sir. That's what the fuck he wanted. Get back,
Drake
sir.
dropped 3 albums
1200, sir. He didn't get shot and just get disabled. He been
I'll listen to Ice, man. It's actually okay. Now I'm listening to Maid of Honor. But somebody said online.
January 11th of 2017.
He dropped 3, but somebody
Significance on that day?
said.
So he was taken by fire rescue to Jacksonville after suffering a
Say he
gunshot
dropped
wound
Habitat for the Late Night Thoughts, Made of Honor for the Ladies Summer Code, and Iceman was hype beast because he was beefing with everybody. He made a song about Rihanna and ASAP. He said she didn't want to post my last album, but
So towards my math, my calculations,
I fucked it before
David
you
would
got
be about
with it.
20 years old.
Ah, you didn't put that in no song, Drake. You didn't
Anything
put
of
that in there.
significance in February of 2017.
He's like, I fucked her at the hype of my career.
February 1st of 2017 is just a few weeks after
Yeah, everybody knows
this
that.
previous.
But nobody, they never just kind of said it. I guess on the album, he just went on ahead and said it himself. Like, you hear it from the horse's
I'm
mouth.
sorry, Davion got shot in the dick. He got shot in
So,
the.
you know, they was kind of cool, so he didn't really speak on him and Rihanna. I guess he just like, fuck it. Yeah, we fucked. Yeah, y'all knew it anyway. Yeah.
Got his meat shot off.
So they was not answering the question. They used to just didn't answer the question. We knew. Silence is better than talking.
The look on his face, thinking about what is missing. Damn.
About motor vehicle accident after a police chase.
Yeah.
He was taken to the emergency room at Shands, Jacksonville. Records report a Glasgow coma scale of 13 out of a possible.
They said he dropped 3 albums like the
What
Rich.
does that mean?
So when an individual is
3 albums,
faced with
yeah.
trauma, so they are assessed on Glasgow coma scale.
Oh, the one with Iceman, he brought Future back. Him and Future back cool. They swatched their little shit because you know Future been at him in the last one, in his last album. But they back cool now. But he basically said, but I still got a problem with Kendrick Lamar.
He was in all the slow classes. He was apparently getting Social Security for being slow. His mom was getting a check off of him. He got shot in his manhood, and obviously that put him on a set course for fucking revenge. He's laughing at his co-defendants. I mean, look at Rashad. Rashad broke down crying. He's just breaking down in the courtroom. Davion's just not giving a fuck. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This man ain't got no sense. Still, to this day. Doesn't give a fuck about nothing. The only time you've seen him look sad is when the doctor said 90% of the planet is smarter than him and he got shot in his manhood. That's about it. So in my humble opinion, if I was on that jury and they said, do you think he qualifies for death or life? I'll be honest, I would say death. I don't see a purpose in keeping certain people alive because I've been to prison. And I've seen who's functioning and who's not, who's just wilding, doing more shit inside of there, causing more hell for everyone else, getting us locked down, this and that. You know, you can't, in prison, you can't make any money when you're around the crazy, violent people because the whole dorm is getting raided. They're looking for the knives. They end up finding whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get around some get money people that know how to do time. And you can tell Davion isn't going to do time. The time is going to do him. But hey, it's 1090J. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. Would y'all spare him or would you send him to that chair? I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
That's what I'm doing now. I'm finna see if they got some done so I can keep they got 2 done.
There you go, Mom.